Hello and welcome to the first stage video in the Anatomy of a Quest series, exploring how to set and maintain your resolve to achieve your ambition. Step one in the Anatomy of a Quest is defining your ambition. You can look around on social media and the conversations you're having with colleagues and friends right now, and not only are many of the ambitions they're talking about too banal to be considered an ambition, they're so nebulous that no one, not even they themselves, could be held to account for them. I want to be clear here. It's absolutely true that what is for one person a genuine, taxing and challenging ambition might appear to the uninitiated or those with different life experiences or circumstances to be something they could do on any random Thursday. The fact that someone else has done what you set out to do does not diminish it as an ambition. The fact that you could, with little to no sustained effort and no personal inconvenience, deliver your ambition in a heartbeat diminishes it a lot. Even when something can be universally considered ambitious, people cloud that ambition in a couple of ways. One, they speak about their ambition in the vaguest of terms, never committing to anything measurable, including a timescale for achieving it, meaning that no one can pin a date or an outcome that will mark success. Two, they speak of their ambition as if it were not really meaningful, whether they achieve it or not. I kind of want to do this, but does it matter if I don't? And that faked apathy is a shield to preempt those observing their quest from mounting a future attack should they fall short. I used to do basketball camps in the summer in the US and the UK and ask the kids, who here wants to play in the NBA? And I didn't do it to mock them. I did it because I saw talent in front of me, and I know that sometimes improbable people can do remarkable things. And then when they answered, they kind of put their hands up like this, half-heartedly. And it always struck me that that's so strange. If I probed them a little further and asked them what it was they wanted to achieve, they'd always say things like, yeah, I'm interested in going pro, or I want to play at a high level, steering slowly away from the very specific thing of playing in the NBA, keeping it as broad as possible so they could capture anything that got even close. The truth is, whether it's weight loss or your dream job, equivocating and not being specific in the shape and timescale of your ambition are a sure way to set off on the wrong path. You've got to make sure your ambition means something to you. It's got to be bold enough to tell others around you, important enough to risk the mockery of the uninspired, and specific enough to outlast the disbelief of the unimaginative. A few things to finish up. Be specific about the scope and shape of your ambition. Be specific about the timeline. You may not need an exact date, but without a deadline, malaise and procrastination will set in. Be clear about what this ambition means to you. It's got to be important. You will need that in the dark time. And 4, tell people. At first, tell the people who matter most to you, but don't be afraid to tell anyone. No successful person I've ever met has ever said, everyone agreed that I could achieve what I set out to do. Early skepticism and even mockery are often the ubiquitous confetti that accompany every great success. The next video will talk about the terrifying task of identifying our skills and competency deficits. It's a little bit challenging. Let me know what you're questing for this year and how you're getting on as we work through the stages. You can connect via Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and those links will be in the description. I can't wait to hear what you've got planned for the world in 2020. Good luck and travel well.